Hello. Ah, okay. Let's try that again. Third time's a charm, right? FFXIV MSQ. Surely this stream will have no GPS issues, Clueless. Surely, Clueless. Mantariha. I've turned off all the GPU undervolting and overclocking. So if it crashes again, then it's CPU or RAM issue. Or Windows issue. Alright, let's try this again. She lacks critical information. Dip the RAM into some hummus. That always makes chips better. I think it might be some kind of mobile issue. Consider the sound issues too. Well, the sound is actually on an audio interface, so okay, yeah, sure, fine. USB issue related to the mobile issue, but yeah. I'm not using the mobile audio. Yeah, probably not the GPU, huh? Since I'm having the sound issue, the just downright crashing instead of GPU driver issues. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we crash with no survivors again. After that, I'm gonna try turning off all the CPU and RAM settings. Okay, we're still alive. That's good. 아직 살아있어. I love this BGM so much.
ウルダハまで足を運ばせてしまいすまなかったな。アラミゴの奪還がなった今だからこそ、折り入ってそなたに相談したいことがあったのじゃ。他でもない。ラウバーンのことでな。
About Rauban. Rauban's originally from Alamigo.
今でこそ、サカツ州の一人として、そして不滅隊の局長として辣腕を振るっているやつじゃが、アラミゴの出であることは、そなたも知っていよ。
But she was asleep while I was fighting dragons.
故に、祖国アラミゴを取り戻した今、帰国を望むのが当然と思っておったのじゃが。ラウバンメは、アラミゴの情勢が落ち着き次第ウルダ派に戻ると、当然のように語っておる。
Heroes can't have power naps, shake my head. Well, if you consider a power nap of months, then sure, okay, fine. If you consider a months long sleep a power nap, fine, whatever.
無論、ラウバンはわらわにとって誰よりも頼りになる重臣であり、右腕とも言える存在。 いてもらわねば困るくらいじゃ。じゃがこれでも長い付き合いなのでな。わらわにだけは分かってしまうのじゃ。
Beneath that steely
奴の
gaze,
瞳の奥にひとかけらの迷いがあるこ
I
とが。
spied a flicker of doubt.
ウルダ
what
ハ
an
への残
expression.
留かアラミゴへの帰還か、どちらの道であるにせよラウバーンには迷いなく後悔なく歩む先を選んでほしい。いつまでもわらわが頼りないままではラウバーンも心のままに動けはしないであろう。わらわは真の意味で自立し女王としての務めを果たさねばならん。少しばかり付き合ってはもらえぬか。
It looks like Nanamo has a bit of dark circles going on. 나나무 약간 다크서클 있는 것 같은데?
ありがたい。
Look at her.
恩に切るぞ。
She's seen stuff. Anything crash related in the event viewer? Well, there wasn't anything last time. Let me check this time. No, nothing. Thanks, Windows. Microsoft Config Manager tools. Yeah. Now, nothing regarding the crash. So last time we got a total crash where... Well, no, it wasn't even... So we had a... It just froze. Sound stopped. Video just stopped. It froze. Or sorry, that was the first time. And then the second time, the video froze, but the sound was working fine. But I couldn't really interact. I don't know what the issue is.
Dewa, 少しばかり変装していくゆえ、表で待ち合わせるとしよう。
I've reinstalled GPU drivers twice in the last 2 weeks. Going for a walk with the Sultana. What about a third time? Third time's charm, right? Third time's a charm, right? I don't wanna. Oh my god, she's so cute. The queen, the Sultana of Eorzea is so cute. Perchance you remember Lyra, the merchant's daughter. This is the persona, I would assume. when I venture beyond the palace walls to observe my subjects unnoticed. Ordinarily, Papa-chan would accompany me, but for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And that is why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life, in every corner of Eorzea, and I would make use of your worldly experience. Now let us be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the Gate of Nelm. Ha ha! It's in a stone's throw, that's why it's just beyond. Remember killing these hornets and calling these star mermaids a year ago? Watch this. I am powerful. I have become powerful. Look upon this procession of tattered tents. These refugees camp in squalor at the mercy of the elements and the Xanalan's predators both. It's getting to our head, we're done for. Is the Hornet big enough to be your flying mount? No, probably not. It's pretty big, but not quite big enough even for a Lalafell. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is, and unless blessed by the hand of Nald himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford dwelling in Olaha. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo, and 5 since the calamity, yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, the blame falls upon me. Yes, my authority is limited, and that is an obstacle I must work to overcome. Shall we press on? I would follow the road to unholy air. What's the root for the word air? Is it French? Is that why the H is silent? If the H is silent, why even put it there at all? Why not just spell it E-A-R? E-I-R, I mean. And if air is air, why is heritage heritage? Why is it not heritage? I'm sure those two words have the same root. Why must English be like this? It was here, in this holy and remarkable place, that my mother and father met their doom. I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interest in eastern Xanalan when an untimely rock slide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the incident was simple misfortune or an expertly planned assassination. The people, that's why. English is so dumb, we should just speak Esperanto. Does Esperanto not have any of these idiosyncrasies of regular languages? Is it the perfect language that we all want? I was but a child. Rahaban once offered to reopen the investigation and bring me the truth he assumed I must surely crave, but I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the monetarists, we could only have brought their heirlings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne as a biddable puppet, were ever beyond our reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of its citizens, quite unaware of the consequences of my actions would have for you and yours. I shudder to think how many goodly souls pay the price of my naivety. But I am no longer a child. Reciting words was witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn in the monstrous, damnable games. Forgive me my outburst. You're one of the few people to whom I feel I can speak my mind. Nah, just learn hymnos. It's easy. What the heck's hymnos? I've heard of Esperanto, but what the heck's hymnos? 스즈리하. 30BK님이 어서오세요. 이게 황금 유선인가봐요. 사실 아니고 그 홍련 4.1입니다. 홍련 4.1. 홍련의 해방자. 황금 들어가려면 한 1년 정도 남았어요. 6개월 만에 끝낼 수 있으려나 나머지? Come, let us return to Odaha and visit the Colosseum. Where did the rock slide happen? Like from here? Or here? Oh no, the sun's setting. Scary monsters everywhere. You know what? The stream hasn't crashed yet. And I'm basically running exactly the same programs. Alright, I forgot that I had flight unlocked. 생각해보니까 비행 언락했었구나 여기는. 홍련 맵들에서 언락을 아직 안 해가지고 안 날아다니다가 올다하 쪽에선 다 언락한 걸 까먹었네. Because I haven't unlocked many of the flights, any of the maps, flight ability. Yeah, let me rephrase that. Because I haven't unlocked flight in many of the maps in Stormblood, I totally forgot that I have flight in Thanalan. Oh wait, we're going to the Colosseum. 후기상 가는 건데 나나 뭐 집 갈 뻔했네. Yeah, Ether Currents. I don't mind the map Ether Currents, but I don't want to do the side quest Ether Currents. From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of the document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign, and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from that ignominious. These words that I read but don't actually speak aloud. Ignominious chapter in my life. For it was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Rauban. The match I had been invited to attend was not at all what I expected. They had pitted the Bull of Alamigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinkered though I was, I would not stand for so obvious an injustice and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another, and my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring which had arranged for Rauban to die on the sands that day. Regardless, my intervention meant that Rauban had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did. And when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. ha. No one tell Bepsi. The new areas have 15 currency. Oh right, wait, yeah. 10 from quest and 10 from the maps, right? Or is it 8 and 7? I don't remember anymore. 5 from questing and 10 from the map, I think. Yeah. The old maps did also have 15, but they reduced that, like, what, a year ago? I actually like the map Ether Currents, though. Yeah, so if it's a new map, I kind of like doing it, but... not on my streaming alt account. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. Suffer. But as you know, Ravan is a man of his word. Though it took him another 5 years of fighting on the Blood Sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom but a seat on the Syndicate. And then I had my blade. Aren't they making Gladiator 2? Gladiator 2? I get it from the appreciate our work POV, but I'll appreciate it more, not coated in thick layer of tedious exploration. Oh, it's good though. Rip those guys. How old's Ravan anyway? Look at Nanamo run!
Nanamo-sama! お約束果たしましたぞ。
でかした。次はわらわの番じゃな。そなたが手にした優勝賞金を持ってそなたもサカツ州の仲間入りじゃな。
我が力と知恵のすべてを捧げましょう。
Nanamo acute.
我らが女王陛下とウルダハに幸あれ。
Long live Uldaha. Words cannot well express what that man means to me. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Sean's love for me is as that of a grandsire for his grandchild. But upon matters of governance, I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. Ravan was the authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. His was the only edge which could cut the strings that bound me. Despite a 2 pay-to-win motorcycle like Riel has. Actually, is the 2-person motorcycle, the one is a sidecar, is that still available? I kind of want to buy that, but it's expensive. It's also got the speed upgrade, if I remember correctly. It does have the speed up. Once. We must make haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan Sorn for long, and there are other places I would visit. To the Arsenes Ossuary. Where the heck is that? Is that the Thaumaturge Guild? It is the Thaumaturge Guild. I just wish the second person could sit inside the sidecar instead of hanging off the back. Wait, seriously? I thought they could. Oh wait, is Alpha in the sidecar? I can't remember. They kind of dangle. Okay, Alpha's in the sidecar. Cute. Were you sent by Yoshipi? When the calamity threatened, Ravan led the Alliance forces into battle on the plains of Carteno, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that Archon Lezois would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I have made a custom of visiting the shrines during each of my little excursions. Here I seek the blessing of Sal, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself if I am fulfilling my duties as Sultana. You're rightly celebrated as a champion because you have led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe a measure of monarch lies in how she leads her people in times of adversity. If I'm to be a sultana worthy of the name, I cannot turn blind eye to the troubles facing Odaha. I have chosen my path, Riel. With Alamigo now freed from imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid refugees. Yoshimi has a gun to my head right now, help me. You can't say that. You're supposed to be shaking a carrot instead. Or blink twice. Now Yoshimi knows. I almost caved and bought it during Dawn Trail, but the JPY USD exchange rate hurts me. Yeah, the exchange rate kinda bad right now, eh? It's too bad. Square Enix store is all US dollar based, I guess. Already many displaced, Alamegans seek to begin the long trek home. To facilitate the process, I've made a small contribution, an artisan school in Ragar's Reach, for any who wish to learn the new trains. Realistically, however, it'll take years for such training to yield tangible benefits. But we do not have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive. And this time, the Uldan Treasury shall provide. $5,500. Yikes. That's crazy. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds is of course another question. A wise suggestion, mayhap a visit to the Gold Saucer is in order. Its proprietor is a member of the syndicate and he is one of the few who pays refugees a fair wage. I wonder, are you acquainted with Scottbert Menderville? Well, he is a most generous man, if something of an eccentric. Let us make our way to the landing, and I will see that word is sent to the Gold Saucer. Scottbert should be only too glad to receive us. I went to the bathroom. Did we crash yet? We haven't crashed yet, so it might be my GPU. My 3080 is dying. Airship landing. Mods, mats, test tools. GPU creaking under the weight of better grass texture. I've ridden aboard a public airship before, but this shall be my first visit to the Gold Saucer. I must confess to some excitement. Aw, Nanamo's so cute. Look at her, looking around. I had heard descriptions of its splendor, yet I never dreamt it would be so bright and inviting. She's here to gamba. No, I couldn't possibly. We did not come here to fritter away the royal coin. See? Godbert will be expecting us. Come, let us head directly to the lounge and ignore these gaudy temptations. Cactbot! No. Oh my god, I don't have any of the other crystals. Other net things unlocked. My favorite one's actually the jump puzzle. I like it muchly. A little bit of gamba for fun. I'll do the jump puzzle, jump thing, platformer, if it becomes activated. I believe this is where we are to meet Lord Manderville. Shall we sit while we await his coming? I always took the stairs! You didn't know about the elevator? I can't believe it. My apologies, Your Grace. I have kept you waiting. No apologies necessary, Godbert. My request was sudden and you were kind to make yourself available at such short notice. When the Sultana herself comes calling, there is nothing more important. There's no more important engagement. Pepsi getting their steps in. Yeah, your wolves is getting their steps in. As to the purpose of my visit, I would have your thoughts on how the crown might best aid the refugees residing in Dowland. You are aware, I'm sure, that many of Alamiga's displaced sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homeland. And you are also aware how they will suffer without shelter and work to sustain them. I would use our nation's wealth to spare them that suffering. What advice have you for me? What advice have you for me on the matter of how it might best be distributed? Who the heck is this Colonel Sanders looking dude? That's Godbert Manderville, the owner of the Gold Saucer. Looks like he's here to sell us on his 11 herbs and spices. The unusual circumstances of our meetings and Your Grace's choice of companion would suggest to me a desire for an honest and unvarnished opinion. I shall give you one. My advice to you is stop. Taxing Oldaha's wealth to save Alamigan refugees is a terrible, terrible idea. Do you oppose my proposition? Most emphatically, I agree with your... Bloody-ha! Your Grace, that the refugees must have housing and employment, but what profit is there for Oldaha in this arrangement? Profit, after all you have done for Girabani's displaced, I thought you the very last person to seek to benefit from their misfortune. Forgive me, Your Grace, but you appear to be laboring under a misapprehension. It is a fine endeavor to support one's fellow man, I fear. I fear, however, that your stance is born of pity, Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not? For all our potential, we are indolent creatures by nature. If unconditional charity is all we know, then we begin to rely upon it, to expect it. And then we must consider Ultaha's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear of your spending the nation's coin, not to improve their lot, but to nurture the distant citizens of Alamigo, it is unlikely they will applaud your generosity. Surely, it is not your grace's intention to foster new resentment, but to spread goodwill. Is this Colonel Sanders? No, it's Godbert Menderville. Nyaharo. I forgot to meet him. Who, where? The real Colonel Sanders was in JP servers the other week. What? Is it a Colonel Sanders cosplayer? Why does Japan get good KFC? It's literal shop here in Burgerland. Oh wait, didn't Japan have a KFC collab? Real missed the FFXIV KFC collab. I totally did. KFC is doing a collab with FFXIV14 here, and they did an official meet and greet. Can't believe it. Carbuncle 2 weeks ago. No! Yeah, KFC is also very, very average. I much prefer Korean FC. Football club, I mean, fried chicken. Exactly so, such an arrangement will create a far more equitable relationship with the returning Alamigans, even as it generates the revenue required to win the approval of your subjects. You have given me much to ponder, Lord Manderville. I thank you for your candor. The nearest Korean food is over an hour away from me. That is very unfortunate. Not being able to try Korean fried chicken. Missing out. Also, I just heard Gold Saucer announcement ring bell chime. Let's see if it's available. This way. Korean FC, aka the good stuff, yeah. Think you have what it takes to hop, skip, and jump your way to victory? Then step right up and try your luck at the leap of faith. And if you're feeling especially daring, we've placed several trophies throughout the course. Reach them before you clear the finish line and your reward will be much greater. Awesome, it's available! Let's go. I'll show you my jump puzzle skill. Alright, where be the... Let me know if you guys see Sabotanders. Oh, here it is. Wait, what the heck? How do we... Do I just run? Okay, not bad. Ah! Okay, it's easier with keyboard and mouse, okay? Mouse. 키 마우스가 훨씬 편해요. I'm just trying to make it funny, fun to watch for stream, okay? It's more dramatic if I take all my time and clear in the last minute. It's for the drama, okay? Is there something out there? Do you see sabotanders? I don't see more sabotanders. Oh, I see one down there. How do I get there? Okay. See, easy. Content, she says. Yeah, content. Oh, shoot. I thought that was a path. You're doing great. Keep screaming. Alright, watch this. I'm gonna run. Ah! I'm watching. Oh no. My creds are in shambles. Five minutes remaining. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Alright, I need 2 more bronze ones. Okay, here's one. 1 more bronze, 1 more silver, and 1 gold. Ah! Oh no. Alright, there we go. Alright, where's the next one? How do I get there? Three minutes. Alright, I just need one more bronze and one more gold. Wherever those are. Oh, I see the bronze. Ah! I thought I was gonna fall. Pre-screaming. Well, I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh no, that gold looks impossibly hard. That's okay, I'm trained by Kugane Tower. I will not let this beat me. That's a tiny, tiny platform. Okay, that's a long jump. Another long jump. And another long jump. Alright. Long jump. And I'm free! See? I told you guys. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute and 15 remaining and cleared. Got all the cactuses. Let's take a screenshot. Plain expression. Blunderville when? Never. Blunderville with stream participation. No. That's the real content. No. Would sure be a shame if the RTXD struck. 3080. RTX 3080 struck. Let's take a screenshot. He hates us. No, I don't. See, I told you I could do that. Any leader oppressing the people yet again. Do not spread the lies. I still don't get why there are two Etherites right here. Ethernet shards, Ethernet crystals. Within steps of each other. So you're telling me this is a casino with no slot machines? don't think so. I don't think they have slot machines. Anyway, let's go back to Nanamo Unamo. Hello. No, not here. $14 pachinko. Nanamo appears to be reassessing her plans. Prophet, the thought never even crossed my mind. But standing about lamenting my naivety will not do anyone any good. I shall consider my lesson learned and press on. Riel, are you perchance acquainted with any successful merchants? If my attempt at philanthropy is obliged to reap a profit, it would seem wise to consult someone with a knack for business. Oh, you have Lorito. Ordinarily, I would not trust any agent of East Almira Trading Company. But if you hold this Hancock fellow in high esteem, I am content to be led by you. You may repay my faith by journeying to the distant Kugane and speaking with him on my behalf. Eager though I am to visit those shores, I have not the leisure for a lengthy sea voyage. Now, assuming you will travel as an adventurer or wont to do, I shall await your report by the Etherite in Oldaha. Fair journey to you, Riel, and a swift one, if you please. Jeez, Nanamo bossing me around, telling me to travel to Kugane. That's an expensive trip, you know. Greetings, honored madame. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? Yes. Uncle Bohisa. Riel, to what do I owe the pleasure, or are you here on business? I beg your pardon, Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how best to invest the wealth of Oldaha. My dear Riel, I have you to thank for this recognition, I'm sure. And I am flattered that you came to me, truly flattered, but why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there is no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lorito, a man whose morning exertions are said to fill his garderobe with gold. I should be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say at the Sands' former headquarters in Thailand. The Waking Sands would seem a suitably neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well, Riel, and may your dealings prove fruitful. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing again. Arcanist. Oh no, let me check on my retainers. Let's see if they brought anything expensive for me to sell. Sure. Thanks. 1,000? $19,000. All the crafting sounds from stream are throwing me off. There. Less loud now. 48,000. And 2,000. Crafting noises give me the same vibe as a Japanese pachinko color. Isn't that the gold saucer? Ah, they're all so cheap. What level is my 60? See. Insufficient armory chest. Eternal suffering. I love cleaning my inventory. Well. Okay. Level 50. $60. Strength. Dexterity. Dexterity. Okay. Good enough. Ooh, 121k. What did 돌쇠 sell? 뭘 팔았는데 이렇게 오늘? Bunch of random stuff. Not bad, 돌쇠, not bad. We're getting closer to our goal. Okay. Ooh, how does the end, or not Endwalker, Dawn Trail craftables look? Do they look good? Edo, main armor, body, red mage, 100. This is a reskin. Not a reskin. A recolor, I guess. Not a recolor. And also recolor, I think. What level do I have to be to learn Picto? Level 90? What's the requirements? Apex Legends style new cosmetics. Quest. Level 80. In... Oh, Old Britannia. Oh, and I just have to be level 80 in any job. I could unlock that kinda soon. We should totally use Picto for next expansion for Shadowbringers. Maid outfit spotted. They look so good. The face one for Aura, I think, looks a lot better now. Real made outfit when? Never. Find your own maid. I'm not your maid. Hopes and dreams shattered. Deal with it. I saw my game crashed again. My next Fantasia shall be Aura. I'm gonna rig the boats so it becomes Aura. Welcome back, Riel. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? Classic NEA rigged election. With Lorito, and you agreed to this? I'm well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I had hoped to keep the monitors at arm's length. And him in particular. Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat him if I'm to rule Odaha effectively. Very well, I will meet with Lorito. Let us go on ahead to the Waking Sands and prepare for his coming. So this is where the Scions first congregated. I've heard many tales, but never had occasion to visit. To work then. The hour of the meetings draws near, and I would gather my thoughts. Pray see to it that we have the appointed room to share to ourselves.
暁から砂の家に招かれるとはよほど重要な商談であると、そう考えてよろしいか。これは一本取られましたな。
I see that they still have not updated Lorito's textures. Look at the accessory on his head. And his shoulder. Yes, Lorito, I guess, is not an important character in Shadowbringers and in Endwalker and in Dawn Trail.
まさかここに来て商談相手にマスクをかぶられる気分を知ることになろうとは。
His accessory looks straight out of Ashes.
これでよろしいですかな、七も陛下。いえ、リリラお嬢様とお呼びした方が。
Can't believe Lorito just took off his mask. I feel like they updated mostly faces and not the older armors. Yeah, probably didn't have time for all that. Although Yoshi did say they're going back and updating the old ones. I hope the certain main character in Shadowbringers got updated. Because whenever the camera zoomed in on them, the textures looked so bad, even though they're such an important character. The pixels, they burn my eyes. The blue pixels. Yeah. I hope he got treated to the new updates.
七もでよい。どうやら余興は楽しんでもらえたようなのでな。早速商談に移りたいのじゃが。
よろしいでしょう。一体どんな提案をしてくださるのですかな。
14 years of overcooked spaghetti that breaks whenever you try to untangle it.
ザナラーンに居留するアラミゴ難民についてじゃ。彼らの祖国への帰還を支援したい。戦勝祝賀会の一件の詫びとして受け取ったそなたの財産の半分とテレジアデレジの権益、これを財源として公費を投じるつもりじゃ。しかしこの計画はアラミゴ難民のためだけではなく、我らウルダ派にとっても投資に見合う益のあるものとしたい。そして利益を上げることにかけて100億ギルの男と呼ばれるそなたに勝る者はおらぬじゃろ。どうか知恵と力を貸してはくれまいか。
どうやら女王陛下も世の中の仕組みというものをいろいろと学ばれたようですな。
Spaghetti with a bit of Italian sausage and some garlic bread on the side. Oh,
な
God.
るほど。難民の帰国を支援する見返りに当地で新たな産業を起こし、利益の一部をウルダ派の民へ還元すると。良き考えと存じます。理念は実に素晴らしいが、未だに事業としては具体性に欠けると言わざるを得ませんな。
さすがにウルダ派随一の商人じゃな。手厳しいが確かに具体案を考える必要がありそうじゃ。ところでそなたは戦いの過程でギラバニアの地を横断し、様々な場所を見てきたはず。どこかに今回の計画に適した難民たちが住まい産業を起こせるような集落はあったか。
Gear Agiri? I can't remember what it's called. The one with the walls. Alagiri.
確かにウルダ派とアラミゴの交易が始まれば中継地としての宿場町は重要性を増すだろう。だがすでにいる住民たちを養う以上にはなるまい。
Fine, the saltery.
ソルトリーか。ロッホセル湖に面した塩漬け工房があった寂れた村。かの塩湖の塩には独特の旨みがある。帝国の侵攻によって供給が断たれた時には美食家たちが大いに嘆いたものだ。塩とは食の基本にしていかようにも姿を変え多くの品を生む。そう、莫大なギルに姿を変えるやもしれぬな。
どうじゃ、当地の住民との交渉は必要になろうが、この計画に東アルデナード商会として乗るつもりはあるか。
Had to make the Eorzeans addicted to salt. Plus a sprinkle of magical ingredient
イ
in
ラ
the
バニア
salt.
の白き結晶を我が商会の知恵と力によって100億のギルへと変えてご覧に入れましょう。それがアラミゴを助け、かの猛牛が進むべき道を照らさんという我らが女王陛下のお望みとあらば。
交渉成立のようじゃな。
I fear it'll be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations. They put their best man, Walter Hartwell White, on the job producing salt. I don't know who that is, but is that person from... what was that TV show? And I think they produce drugs or something. But I shall not complain. We have piqued Lorito's interests and secured his invaluable expertise. Thank you, Riel. I could not have done without you. Breaking Bad, yeah. Schedule Breaking Bad watch along now. I don't like... In the time, rather than watching Western drama, I would instead watch anime. Walter makes shaved eyes and makes many people happy. Be watching all of Breaking Bad in one sitting. No. Weeb! Yes. Yes. I do not deny that I am one huge weeb. American anime. Weeb! Weeb! It can't be helped. He wants to watch... I will spend $1 billion to bankroll a Breaking Bad anime. The measure of his reach. Our course is decided. I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on implementing the particulars of our plan. If I could prevail upon you one more time, Riel, I would ask that you convey the details of our negotiations to Commander Hext on your return to Alamigo. My thanks again. Together we have laid the groundwork for an endeavor which promises to benefit the peoples of Alamigo and Odahapos. I have to use it. The measure of our reach. Orchestrion roll. Music roll for the Garlean territorial anthem for Gila Abania and surrounding states. The measure of our reach. Wind up Zidane. The only Zidane I know is the footballer who headbutted the Italian team, I think. Zidane from the French national football team. You mean soccer? Yes, association football shortened to soccer. So football. Hell, you're back. What did Nanamo? Oh, sorry. Are you allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana? So Raban says he's going to return to Oda, but she isn't sure what he wants to, if he wants to. Tell us something we don't know, but I'm pleased to hear she's committed to helping our refugees come home. And this plan to revitalize the Saltree does make a lot of sense. Quite how you convinced her to seek Lorito's help is another question. After all that has happened, he is the very last person I would expect her to turn to for help. Advice. But on a more practical note, they say assuming the interim government elects to accept Odaha's proposal, I have one caveat I should like you to include in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal after all, and allowing Odaha to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lorito too much control. Honestly, Afino, it's like Kugane it never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to do to earn your trust? But yes, you do make a good point. First things first, though, we need to discuss this proposal with the Sultry's residents. Wesker, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. What mentioned? Only football I know is true American football. Rah! American football sucks anyway. Ha! Ha! Angry Americans enter the chat. Right away, Commander. Would you mind coming along, Riel? I might need you to fill in the details. Then I shall come as well, should what wish to discuss figures. My knowledge of the nation's finances may prove useful. Ba 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 ba. I will not unlock flight. I will not unlock flight in the lock. You know what, fine, I will unlock flight. Or are we almost done here? I can't remember if there are many more quests in the locks. 퀘스트 많이 남아있나? 이 맵에? Lieutenant Doros needs a soldier who knows how to swim. Lieutenant Leaf, I presume. I've spoken with the members of Scions. And if I may be so bold as to ask, is it true that you learned some Far Eastern technique for moving underwater as freely as a fish? And it was not an exaggeration, incredible. Would you be willing to put that ability to use for us? If so, I have an agent stationed underneath those towering steps by the lock who would dearly love to speak with you. Betha seeks aid in quieting the dead. Ah, adventure, I need your aid in saving the souls of the dead. Excuse me, that sounded more dramatic than I intended. My name is Betha, by the way. You have probably heard how the Empire took great pains to squash the religions of this land for fear of the appearance of the primals. But the Imperials even went so far as to forbid the harmless ceremonies folk perform to honor their fallen. As a result, locks are now haunted by a host of restless shades who are denied their last rites. And sadly, brute force is our only way to banish them. Spend such spare time as I have sending these spirits onto the next world, but there's only so much one woman can do. Any aid you could offer would be greatly appreciated. You'll find many an unquiet spectre roaming the tombs to the northeast. Pray send them on to their final rest. Kill the dead so they may be dead for good. Munefrid seeks a seasoned adventurer for an important task. Lieutenant Leaf, you are well known for your deeds as a soldier. On this day, however, I would call upon you for your broad experiences as an adventurer. As for the situation at hand, it would seem that part of our patrol route has been claimed as territory by fearsome zoo nestling. Yet we cannot simply choose to circumvent the area, lest we risk providing an unobserved entry point for Imperial Scouts. My man, the Imperial Scouts are all gone! We were liberated! We're living in the past! My man and I will gladly go toe-to-toe with any military opponent, but nothing in our training has prepared us to combat a foe which can soar through the ravines and swoop down upon us with impunity. My comrades here almost lost his arm to such an attack, and I fear it is only a matter of time ere the creature makes a kill unless you kill it first. Kill it before it kills. The nestling surveys its domain from a narrow pillar of rock to the northeast. Pray find this predator and end the threat to our patrols. Why are there so many quests? Shouldn't I have gotten at least 2 done already? Izula Tia has a troublesome task for an adventurer. Surely not me. You're real, aren't you? Oh no. A famous soldier and adventurer. It might be that I'm asking above my station. You definitely are. I'm a lieutenant here. But I could use your help with a bit of a problem. I've been tasked with rounding up a couple of nasty wavekin, and I have to admit that to the fact that they're too much for me to handle. For a hero like you, however, I suspect they'd be not more than a spot of light exercise before dinner. Have you seen those monstrous yabbies crawling about south of the White Isle? I have some large ham sacks you can use to drag them back here. Just be sure to tire them out a bit beforehand. Any fight left in them and they'll rip right through the sack with those spiky tails of theirs. Alright, what's the nearest quest? The yabbies. Wait, I'm not supposed to finish them. Oh no. 점점 끝내면 안 되는데 끝나버렸다. Okay. One quest done. If I were a fish. I'm a potato, not a fish. Big Mac! Dino, riha, welcome. What manner of mischief brings your young ones to the old plot this time, eh? They want to rebuild the Saltery, Granddad. Riel, tell him about the deal. Hi, hello, di-ha-di-ha. Well, bugger me, we've never had the coin or the hands to put the place back to how it was, but it sounds like that's about to change. There's just one small wrinkle in your plan. It doesn't account for all the nesties queuing up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. The king used to send soldiers to call the buggers, but the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Granddad, we'll take care of all that. Commander Hex has been talking about starting up regular patrols, and I'm sure she'd assign me to the lock if I asked. I'd appreciate that, Wesker, my lad, truly I would. So does this mean you've gotten better with that blade of yours? I've been training, but mostly to kill Imperials. You've some experience hunting monsters, don't you? Riel? Think you could cast an eye over a few of the local beasties and teach me how to deal with them? I'll try. Let's not waste any time then. I'll see you by the lock. Oh, this music's so good. Whilst you're busy attending the local fauna, I shall have Master Watt explain to me exactly what is required to restore the Saltery to its former glory. Good hunting. No, I want the other music back. Right then, Riel. I've got a spyglass here you can use to take a closer look at these pests. Once you've gotten their measure, you can tell me what to do, and we'll see how well I get on. Search your surrounding for yabbies. Oh, I see one right there. Observe the yabby to determine its vulnerabilities. Maybe joints, the underbelly. Nope. Legs? No. The neck? It looks less armored there. Not the head. Yabby's jaw. Huh. The yabby's entire body is protected by a hard carapace, but the underside of the head looks soft and vulnerable. Looks like you found a yabby. They say hitting their shells like smacking a rock. Any suggestions? Aim for the soft underside of the head. Spots in rust. Yabai. Vulnerable under the head, are they? Right then, wish me luck. Bam ba-da. Actual bots, not botted accounts. PV. Rip. I thought you were talking about an aimbot or something. Thanks, Riel. I did just as you told me, and the Wavekin went down like a sack of potatoes. Let's find something else. Rip. I think I can handle the yabbies now, so we should try something different. What else is out there? Potato heads? Oh, Phobad! Observe the Phobad. Well, definitely not the head. The hands look strong. The eyes? Oh yes, the eye. Yeah, maybe we should bring some democracy and liberty to those bots. A Phobad's hands are large and powerful, but destroying its crystallized core should render the salt golem inanimate. You sense power pulsating from behind its brow. Ah, a Phobad. How do I defeat one of those? Inside its head, is it? I'll try to stab it right between the eyes then. I wish it would show some action instead of just blacking out. Drop off screen. It's not easy fighting with the Liberator of Alamigo watching your every move, but I got the job done. Thanks for the advice, Rial. I feel a lot better prepared for the patrols now. Any road, we should head back to the Saltery before Grandad starts to worry. I've been snipped into pieces and fed to a Yabby's hatchling. To worry, I've been snipped into pieces. That's a big Phobad. You discover a new location. Flame Agent. Ah, Lieutenant Leaf. Lieutenant Doros said you might be on your way. Ready to get your boots wet, are you? I should probably begin from the beginning. One of our soldiers we captured during the battle at Castramavania was concealing a map on his person. The map was marked with a curious symbol, but no matter how hard we cajoled or threatened, the prisoner would not tell us the symbol's significance. This naturally piqued the curiosity of my commanders, and they immediately ordered a search of the marked area. Now the problem is that the area mostly covers the water, and we found nothing of interest above, meaning the secret, whatever it is, must be down below. We were eager indeed to enlist someone with your apparent talent for water exploration. I've circled a spot on your map that we'd like you to investigate. If it turns out to be something you can bring back, pray do so, and be careful down there. This Matchtech motorbike enhanced by Arlean Tex does not rust in salt water. Imperial Material. Damn, that's a deep dive. I am back. Anything of interest? This looks like an Imperial material crate. I doubt anyone would bother thinking an ordinary supply, so I say we take a look inside. Nal's breath! This thing's filled to the brim with gems and jewelry! From what I can tell, that these all seem to be Garabanian design. In fact, I say this collection is of damn near royal quality. The bottom of a lock is not where I'd choose to keep such valuables. But it's safe to assume they were acquired in a less than honest fashion. Our prisoner likely hoped to hide them down there until his stint in the army was over. Rebuilding a country is an expensive job, eh? Alamigo's royal family is no more, but we should return these to our citizens nonetheless. Thank you for braving those waters, Lieutenant Lee. Pray report to the Lieutenant Doroth, and I'll see that this crate is transported safely back to the headquarters. Oh, this one. I have to go way around. Can I get there? Oh, I need someone to give me a ride. Mineral deposit. I'm more Gazzleskin map. Nice. Combat losses were due to gravity. Never tried Rust before. I've seen some gameplay. Servers is a fun, silly time, huh? Alright, I'm done all the side quests except for going in there. When I first did this quest, I thought I could enter through this way. But no, you can't. Or maybe you can! You totally can! Holy smokes! Yo, the bike's so good! You can't do that without the bike. If you're trying to run here. Otherwise, I have to go all the way around here. Out there, out there, out there, out there, all the way out there. Up here, and through here, back through the tunnels. And in and out of here. Thank goodness. Pay to win. Heck yeah! My bike paying off. Okay, 1 out of 4. I should still trigger the map clear though. Just out and back. Like that. The Song of Kings. The Tomb of King Manfred. I'll unlock the map once I unlock flight. The Tomb of King Manfred. Ah! Okay, we're okay. Change my job before we go out there. The Royal Hunting Grounds. Filled with creeping idylls. almost back. Is that a map boss? Oh, it's a fake. That looks strong AF. Level 70, Ixion. I'm not gonna touch it. I think there's a lookout up here. Or not. That's cool. Welcome back, Lieutenant Leaf. Was there ought to be fun? I found a treasure chest full of treasure. A fortune in stolen jewelry, wasn't it? That explains the prisoner's unwillingness to share. As my agents explained, we will see to it that those valuables are returned to Alamigo's coffers. Thank you, Lieutenant Leaf. This will go a long way to helping the nation recover from the ravages of war. Their efforts will be felt, Venture. When this land was yet under the yoke of the Empire, my own father lost his life in the fight for freedom. But although our conquerors permitted me to build him a gravestone, they would not allow me to perform his final rites, as the teachings of the Fist of Rager demanded. It was later that I heard how a ghostly apparition was seen floating near his grave. I should have performed the ceremony and the Empire's laws be damned. I should have had more courage, but I was so afraid to die. Ashamed at the cowardice I showed then, I began seeking out other shades and specters to put to rest. It is a seemingly unending path, and I thank you for walking even a few steps of the way alongside me. Why does Twitch keep giving me redeems for this game? I don't even play this. It'd be like that. Enjoy your free drops. Oh hey, my retainer returned. Bam 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 bam. Give in to FFXIV. Greatest game of our times. The nestling is slain then. I knew I had chosen the right woman for the job. I'm grateful you came along before any lives were lost to that monstrous bird. You have our thanks. And the last quest, which will finally unlock our flight. This one. Were you able to capture those yabbies for me? Oh, these are some lively nippers. I'd best get them in a pan before they tear their way free. It's a good thing they're ill-tempered though. Why is that, you ask? Well, we're planning on using yabbies to help train our new recruits. You never know when the Empire might try to reclaim lost territory, and a little battle experience is better than none. Thank you, Riel. I was growing tired of sewing up the holes in those gigantic sacks. Flight unlocked. Or not? What the heck? Oh, I forgot about a map as recurrent. Oh, okay, only one of them. That's fine, that's fine. Northeast. Oh, must be up there. It picks up after the first 100 hours. Oh, it's not that slow. It only took me that long because I was narrating everything. But if you're actually playing, it's less than 50 hours. But if you use Mug Station story skip and you don't understand anything. Oh wait, it wasn't up here. I could have just driven right there. What the heck? And here's the last edit current. I played the game and I still don't understand. I see you've returned in one piece. Dealt with those beasties then, did you? I fought them myself, after a bit of instruction from Riel here. Like once I've shared what I've learned with the others, we should have no trouble keeping our shoreline clear. Good lad, a fine young man you've become, Muskar. A fine young man indeed. Too often of late, I hear tales of folk over in the city drunk on victory and hungry for revenge. Their heads stuck firmly in the past. But we need to set our sight on the future, on things which will improve our lot. Things like getting sultry, ready to welcome our long-lost countrymen. A blissful arrival. It seems Whiskar has the sultry security well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt, and completed my inspection of the site. With a little work, the vacant buildings here could be made into very presentable dwellings. Message from General Eldin! Apologies for my interruption, miss. But the General would like to speak to you at your earliest convenience. That's about $4, isn't it? Do not feel obliged to wait around on my account. I'll remain here to hammer out the finer details with Watt, and act as an intermediary with our business partners in Eorzea. You should go. General Aldin asked that you wait for him by the main gate in Alamigan Quarter. My apologies again, miss. Very well. Alright, we should unlock the map. That'll give us a decent chunk of EXP on our Scholar and Summoner. Oh, this is cool. 동화인가? First demo. Amigo, having conquered all the lands of Yerebania, King Anselm ordered the construction of a fortress city that would serve to repel the invaders from Eorzea. Completed in the year 1135 of the 6th Astral Era, it stood as a symbol of defiance until it fell to the Empire, whereupon it became a symbol of oppression. Where's the royal menagerie? Is that up there? Yeah, I'm guessing it's up there. Now, this is a massive castle. Very impressive. Wasn't there a lookout somewhere? Flat.
すまない。遅くなった。またもフォルドラの処刑を求める市民たちが騒ぎを起こしてな。対応のため走り回っていたのだ。どうにか説得して解散はさせたが。やれやれ。貴様に愚痴を言っても始まらんな。話というのはだな。山岳地帯への進軍中にアレンバルドたちの部隊が拘束した2人の捕虜のことだ。
当初はその軍曹から帝国兵と思われていたが、取り調べの過程で正体が判明した。ユユハセとローレンティス、そう、イルベルトに従って逃亡していたクリスタルブレイブの残党だ。
Yuhase and Laurentius?
どうやら奴らはバイサルの頂上にて神竜召喚のニエとするため、解放軍の闘士たちを虐殺するのに一役買ったらしい。
そんな連中を貴様ならどう裁く？
How would you punish them? Their lives will be forfeit. No other alternative.
やはりそうか。祖国奪還を求める大勢の闘士たちに魔導兵器をけしかけ、無慈悲にも殺し尽くしたのだからな。ともかく貴様の気持ちはよく分かった。いずれ同盟軍として法廷で裁くことになろうが、その時には参考として貴様の意見も提出しておこう。さて、要件はここまでなのだが、すまぬがもう少し時間をもらえるか。
Ooh, nice view of a
イルベ
wall.
ルドの件では貴様にも迷惑をかけたな。我が輩のどちらつかずにも見える態度が奴を強行へ誘った面があるのは間違いない。すまなかった。
Well, hey, it's not me who lost her left arm.
だが貴様を筆頭とした暁にピピンを含めたエオルゼア同盟軍の将兵たち、そしてアラミゴの同胞たちの奮戦によって祖国は奪還できた。暫定政権の主導で新たな国の在り方についてもほどなく方向性が示されることになるだろう。そうなれば我が輩はウルダハへと戻り、これまで通りナナモ様を支えるつもりだ。
Work here is done.
父上、
もちろんここアラミゴは我が輩の生まれ故郷であり、捨て去りたいわけではない。実のところ一人の気ままな傭兵として貴様と共に戦いたいと無双したことすらあるのだぞ。
Raban joins the party.
だが我が輩はナナモ様の剣になると誓った身。やはりその誓いを破るわけにはいかぬのだ。
父上、それは真なる心の声なのですか？
無論だ。我が剣と心は常にナナモ様と共にある。
Yes, you love her, riha riha.
どうしてだろうな。貴様にはこの決意を伝えておきたいと思ったのだ。
Or are you stuck on YouTube? You do get the better video quality there, I guess. Demoted to being a second-class citizen. They get better video quality at YouTube. Get a button that says Big Mac. Can't argue with that, no. I took longer than I intended, but at least you know where I stand. Now that's settled. Iron Vault, what's new? We may have a problem, sir. A group of Ananta has arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vira. These are the Kalyana, the ones that summoned the Primal. They're insisting they be allowed to attend the council. Lise is trying to reason with them, but she may need help. An invitation was extended to all native beast tribes, but we assumed the Kalyana would refuse it out of hand. We'd best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Big Mac! Rial, you've dealt with the Kalyana before. I'd have you at my side. Big Mac! You guys are never gonna be able to request games like this. Not saving up, shake my hand. But the dopamine! The slaves of dopamine rush. We have 2 rock and stone streams already. You're the one who added an instant gratification button. It'd be funny if I requested a 3rd one before the first one even finished. We'll points together to make a 3rd stream. Well, I guess I'm not doing predictions. Rial, Ravan, gosh, it's good to see you. Ah, the Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss. But we did not come here to shed blood. You claimed to seek harmony with all those who call Kirabania home. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish, and you are welcome, but we cannot condone summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry. You have my word that it will all be returned to you when the meeting's over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. I reckon that this is the closest we're going to get to a compromise, and we will have people standing guard. Aye, let them keep their swords. Then we have an agreement. We'll lead the way to your meeting chambers. How the heck do those snake people things just kind of float like that? They are magical. Why do I have a feeling we've welcomed a viper into our midst? Because Yoshi P. Return of the Bull. This Kalyana Elder's intention seems at odd with all we know of her tribe. What do you think, Rial? The enthralled cannot be trusted. It is said that once a creature has fallen under the sway of a primal, there is no salvation, and I strongly doubt the Kalyana have suddenly broken free of Lakshmi's will. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. Guard must be strengthened. Ideally with people who knows a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the Scions? I'll go round up our comrades and send them to Alamigan Porter. You can go on ahead if you like, Riel. My thanks, I will see you at the palace. I was hoping to finish this part of the expansion. Let me check how far we've gotten. Stormblood MSQ. We're at Return of the Bull. Oh, this is the very last quest. Perfect. 여기가 마지막이네요. Alright, I'll call it an end after this quest. Finally getting to the good content soon. What's the next content? What is it? Spill me, spill me. Nope, that's 7.3. 7.2 is... It's a Doman Enclave. Good content is gonna have to wait for a bit. I wonder if we'll ever reach the end of Final Fantasy XIV stream content. Well, so we're not even at the latest expansion yet, so not anytime soon. Oh, I thought this person was dead on the ground. We've got at least 60 more episodes to go. Riel, I brought reinforcements. Ironvault told me of the arrival of our unexpected guest, and I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Y'shtola and Thancred as well. What about the Savage content streams? No. No. The most I'll do on stream would be hard, or I mean extreme. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I'm not familiar with the Kalyana tribe myself, but Alizer's report suggested that they shun contact with the other races. Despised it, in fact, even compared to other Ananta. Indeed, the apparent reversal in attitudes is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy, and I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If a meeting is to be held in this throne room, it would be wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Y'shtola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We should join General Aldine inside then. I'm not doing Savage streams, okay? Riel, do you... my voice breaking. No. Drinking some water. Streams, yes. Riel, do you know of the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city, at the top of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed to let us pass. What was the silence, miss? General Aldin left orders that you were to be escorted inside. If you'll follow me. Skip Savage straight to ultimate. No. No.
私はリセ・ヘクスト。アラミゴ解放軍の代表をさせてもらっているわ。
I like having fun when I'm playing video games. Excuse me.
今日この場には各集落の長、国外に避難していた人たちの死者。
No, I've been spoiled about it already. So there's no point.
それにアナンタ族やキキルン族、ギラバニアに生きるすべての同胞の代表者たちが集っている。これからのアラミゴのあり方を決めるためにね。
That Orshvan is not real anyway.
ところで、この大広間に入ってみんなは最初に何を見た？私はあれを見たわ。
Lise wants the throne for herself.
今、あの玉座には帝国が送り込んできた総督もアラミゴが生み出した暴君の姿もない。
He's real! WTF? No, the ultimate Orshvan is not real. Wake up, Suzu.
この中であの玉座に座りたいものは？
Never.
また誰かを座らせたいと望むものは？なら皆ここに座りましょう。車座になって。
No cushions to sit on? What kind of summit is this?
リセは覚悟を決めたようだね。王政という選択肢を早々に除外させて、共和制や市長制への道を示してみせた。
Lise, my girl. Your inexperience is showing.
予想以上に話し合いはスムーズに進みそうだね。
アラガーナの村長としての意見は以上だ。
ありがとう。次はカリアナの族長シャンティさんの番ね。共和制への移行を求める意見が多いけれど、どうかな？
Idea of a republic.
我らアナンタ族は人の子らを含めてギラバニアに生きるすべてのものに対して求める。
You must believe in our religion now.
美神楽趣味の信仰を。
No.
美神楽趣味よ、我らのもとへ来たりませ。
Oh no, she's back. I'm about to slay her again.
どうしてクリスタルは持ち込ませなかったのに。
詮索は後だ。みんなこの場から避難するんだ。早くって俺たちで盾になるぞ。
切る。
Alright, it's time you guys run. Don't sit there. Wall powers. Get going already. Jeez. Where's she even from? I don't remember seeing her. Is she from Alagiri?
警備の者を先んじてテンパードに変えていたか。だが
させない。
是が非でも代表者たちをラクシュミの虜としたいらしいな。
あの人がアレンバルトと2人で盾になってくれてるけど。
これだけの人数を守りながらでは思うように戦えまい。
ラウバーン、お
She's
願
from
いがあるの。
Wisconsin.
ここで代表者たちを守っていて、すぐに援軍を連れてくるから。
What kind of reference is that? Don't get it. Do Wisconsinians like sitting around? Is that something? Just being unhelpful.
我が受験のほどたやすく突破できると思わぬことだ。
Ravanかっこいい. How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. If I think like that, we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light at my side. We can do this. Of course! I can solo that punk. Isn't that right, Riel? Naha! Let's go.
なぜ我が輝きを拒むの。
I don't wanna, there's so many of these. Are they healing? Why are they not dying? Deflect? Is this Sekiro? I can't believe I hate 14 now. 그냥크림 뒤에 어서오세요. Oh shoot, I cut out her line. My bad. Cordola Redemption Arc. 수요 없는 공급. 포르돌라 리뎀션 아크. The music's so good. Oh yeah, Ravan! Oh, she's over there now. Can't run away from this. They need us. And we stand and fight together. Alphino, the envoys are in your care. Surely you do not mean to... Very well, I shall see our guests safely. Something. I can't move. She's going after Lisa and Raban. Quick time event! Cordola down for the count. Now back. This is nothing, she says. 또 츤데레. I wonder how I'm doing damage-wise. I barely have, like, any level 70 items right now. She started to weaken, don't give up. Behold my divine boons. Her power's out of control. Cordola's Ether, 82%. I love time attacks. You need to kill her now! I'm doing it, don't worry, don't worry. Oh, at least you're doing an LB. We did it! You activated my trap card. No, Sekidors, go home. Thank God, slain for the second time.
야tta까.
해치웠나? Oh no, my head.
一体何のつもりだ。
繰り返さないからよく聞いて。ついさっきアナンタ族が王宮内で万神を召喚した。それであの人たちがたった二人で戦っている。みんなを守るために。フォルドラ、あなたには万神と戦う力がある。そして悔しいけれどその力が私にはない。前に時間だけはあるって言ったけど、ごめん、もうその時間はなくなった。今すぐ決めてちょうだい。その剣でゼノスのように自ら命を絶つのか、あるいはアラミゴの人たちを守るために戦うのかを。
お前はドクロの処刑人。
仕事は終わった。牢に戻る。
私はお前たちドクロ連隊を許さない。許せるわけもない。だが万神と戦い、我らが解放者を助けてくれたこと、それだけは礼を言わせてもらう。
Well, meditashi, except for the 4 guards that were enthralled, I guess. Too bad for them. We totally forgot about them, yeah. Rest in peace. Oh, Fadriel are involved. That was a near thing. Aye, our stand against the Kalyana would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We've been enthralled as surely as our sentries were. We'd be enthralled. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have. My fault, my stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in the future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldiers who first spoke up in favor of Kalyana keeping their weapons springs to mind. Primal's servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any other acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Yashla. We should appreciate the help. We would appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fordella turned up. What was she even doing here? I asked her to come. Wow, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnfred was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fordella picked up the sword looking for forgiveness. She just wanted to fight for her country. Real the musical. If you say the world in which Fordella grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Alamigan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I will hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face if that's what it takes. 'Tis a long and arduous path you've chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alphino. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I'll see that you're not interrupted. Riel, you and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest, you've earned it.
「先客は誰かと思ったが貴様だったか」代表者会議は先ほど終わったよ。イシュガルドの庶民院という先例に倣う形で民衆に選ばれた代表者による議会を発足させることに決まった。
Envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people.
これでアラミゴにおける我輩の役目も終わる。故にギラバニアの星々を最後に見ておこうと思ってな。
Nanamo! I actually really like this part. And Raban thinks it's me. No, it's the other potato.
なぜこのような場所に？
ラウバーンよ。今日この日をもって不滅隊局長および査察衆としての任を解く。
なんですと？
ラウバーン、わらわはもう大丈夫じゃ。だからそなたは一人のアラミゴ人として生まれ故郷に帰り同胞たちのために働くのじゃ。
またも全てをお一人でお決めになるおつもりか？
一人で決めることの愚かしさなどとうに悟っておるわ。故に最も信頼できる者に相談し熟考を重ねて決めたのじゃ。
最も信頼できる者ですと？我が輩は信頼に値せぬということですか？
そうじゃ。己の心の奥底に秘めた本心を語ってくれぬそなたをどうして最も信頼できる者と胸を張って言えよう。アラミゴの情勢が落ち着いたらウルダ派に戻るとそう語る。 そなたの目に迷いがあることわらわが見抜けるとでも思ったのか。見くびるな。
Issa Maria is so good.
わらわがどれほどそなたを頼りにしどれほど信頼してきたのか分かっておらぬのはラウバーンそなたの方じゃ。
호슬님 리 어서 오세요.
しかし我が輩はあの時誓ったではありませんか。ナナモ様、あなたの剣となると。
わらわはそなたから新たな剣をもらっておるわ。受験ティソーナを継いだピピンという剣をな。
피핀.
わらわはその剣を、そしてロロリトラ共和派の重鎮たちをも使いこなす女王となってみせる。だからラウバーン、アラミゴへ帰るのじゃ。ここがそなたの故郷なのだから。
The updated graphics making her eyes super sparkly.
ラウバーンよ、笑え。わらわは笑顔で送り出したいのじゃ。
ありがたきお言葉。これまであなたという女王に仕えることができて光栄でした。
It has been an honor to serve you and Oda.
明日よりそなたはウルダ派の剣ではない。アラミゴの剣であり、より多くを守るエオルゼアの剣じゃ。よいな、ラウバーン。
はい、ナナモ様。
Hey, a shooting star. Equals to what? Raining in Alamigo? How unlikely. 알라미고에 비가 오다니.
ラクシュミからみんなを守ってくれてありがとうね、二人とも。おかげで無事に代表者会議を終えることができたよ。
よしてくれよ。俺は食らいついていくのに必死だっただけさ。お前が光の戦士と呼ばれる理由が分かったよ。すごかったぜ、本当にさ。
そういえば王宮で七モ陛下に会ったんだ。アラミゴ難民の帰国支援計画の最終的な確認でギラバニアにいらしたそうでね。
I remember Yoshpi being really proud about how the clothing changes when it becomes wet in rain while showcasing the updated graphics.
ラウバーン局長を探していたものだから空中庭園に案内したんだが。
なんじゃ、わらわの噂話か。
七モ様、いえ、そのようなことでは。
苦しゅうない。冗談じゃ、冗談。 それよりもラウバーンよ。ほれ、言うべきことがあろう。
An important announcement.
昨日付で我が輩は不滅隊局長とサカツ州の任を解かれることになった。
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
父上の職務は私が代行として引き継ぐ。背負った受験がさらに重みを増した気がするがね。
ありていに言えば我が輩は職なしということだ。アラミゴに雇われ兵の職でもあれば紹介願いたいのだが。
幾分年がいっておりますが、世に名高い戦勝の剣闘士ともなれば受け入れ先も見つかりましょう。
あのアラミゴの猛牛が無職とは、これは傑作じゃ。
A bull of Alamigo. Unemployed.
ナナマ様は本当にお人が悪くなられた。ピピンもピピンだ。笑い事ではないのだぞ。
ラウバーン、帰ってくるのね。
ああ、どうやらウルダ派に帰る家はなさそうなのでな。よかったら我が輩も国づくりに参加させてくれるか。
Even the texture on a major character like Ravan hasn't been updated. Ah.
おかえりなさい、ラウバーン。
This house looks a little better. I wonder if hers has been updated. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
いやはや驚きの展開だが、その様子だと君はこれを知っていたんだね。
I don't know what you're talking about.
やれやれ、今回は見事に出し抜かれてしまったな。しかしアラミゴにとっては素晴らしい朗報じゃないか。
Oh, this is a long quest. I think it's about time I headed back to Robert's Reach. What's next for all of you? Eorzea will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you, if you've no objections. I'd welcome the company, Riel. Why don't you come along the Reach as well once you've said your farewells to Nanamo and the others? Upon completion of this quest, you will be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to the royal menagerie attendant. Where? Oh, upon completion of the quest. I have asked enough of you, Riel. My only words for you now are those of gratitude. It seems my road has come full circle. I appreciate the support you showed for my earlier decision, overruled though it was. I must assume Father's responsibilities without delay. Lest our rivals, both inside and outside of Oldhal, read his dismissal as a window of opportunity. Rest assured, they will find Kizona's edge just as sharp as in my hands. Okay. This is the end. 여러분 다들 놀러주셔서 감사합니다. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I think this is the end here. Twitch just sent notification. You went live now. Thanks, Twitch. Well, here we are again. Alpina has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. Let it seem I missed everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred and Yashila when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky enough to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time. But we'll need to keep a closer eye on the Kalyana. A little mini Pakpak Gamba. You can say that again. The whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. But someone has to make an effort and reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. Just a little Gamba. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. A wee bit of Gamba, just one roll. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Brood Mother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies and the Fira and M tribes first. I plan to have resistance scouts keep track of Kalyana's movements at all times. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your thoughts? What are your plans for the rest of the resistance army? Out of interest, are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance's newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What, the Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Margaret's Reach. He just happened to be serving as a Resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role. Well, everything was in disarray, but that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Relvan as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice, assuming he accepts the post. Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Return of the Bull. Yeah, it's gonna be the 99%. Sue me. I don't care. I'm the 99%. I do give thanks to the kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. But there their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we're doomed to look like so much jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. 도끼 다 빠진. 여츠 실화냐고. Look, she lost her edge. These dangas are delicious. Will you have one? Huh? More sweetbreads? I surrender my plate to secure what few coins we have. Can't believe Gosetsu had to sell his sword. Not my Yotsuyu. I like all variants of Yotsuyu. But it's like talking to a child. My fate saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive and I must return to my master's side. Come, Tsuyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. It almost looked like her memory came back for a second there. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo. Lord Zenos put to the sword. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests, and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Nay, Lord Zenos lives? Deplorable that our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains, and we shall soon put the lie to their claims. Okay, that's it, folks. The scene is a metaphor of how the NEA uses misinformation. We do not use misinformation, okay? Do not spread lies. Do not spread misinformation, or I will have to. The horrible, horrible things. 자, 여러분 오늘 방송 와주셔서 감사합니다. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. And that is it for this week's streams. I'll see you on Monday. 여러분 화요일에 뵙도록 하겠습니다. 방송 놀러와주셔서 감사하고요. 좋은 주말, 남은 주말 잘 보내도록 하세요. Have a nice rest of the weekend, please. Please don't send me back to YouTube. I'll lock you up in YouTube. And 치즈직, even worse. 네가 off to tell lies on the internet. Do not spread lies on the internet. There are no horrors left for the NEA to inflict on you. You have not seen the end of the line. A revolution begins now. Everyone to the gulag. Wow, you go edit Wikipedia articles with misinformation. Do not. Alright. Doodles. Bye. Yes, only real verified facts TM.